What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Crypto Blitz, your home for your crypto fix. I'm your host, Ripple Van Winkle. You are in for an absolute treat today because guess what? It is National Bitcoin Pizza Day. That's right. We're going to look at the previous prices of Bitcoin on Bitcoin Pizza Day. Plus, we're going to jump into the Bitcoin chart, a brand new all-time high. We are staring at it right in the face. We're going to look at the chart. We'll see what the chart is telling us. We're going to look at the setup, where we are heading for the rest of the summer. Summer's about to kick off next week. School is out, at least in the South. I know up north you go a little bit longer. But we're going to look at Bitcoin June, July, August, what we are expecting, what the charts are saying. We're going to then jump over into the XRP chart. We're going to see what that chart's looking like. We'll talk about Bitcoin compared to altcoins. When will the altcoins start to make their move to the upside? Because I know a lot of people, including myself, we're waiting for that altcoin run. Plus, Ripple just announced that they have the first MiCA-compliant Euro stablecoin. This is big news. It also ties into Ripple acquiring Circle. That's correct. So without further ado, sit back, relax. Let's jump into a Bitcoin. $110,770. It's currently up over 4% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum coming in at 2,657. It's currently up over 5%. We're seeing both stablecoins, USDT and USDC, coming in at the 99-cent pegs. As XRP, hey, it's better than yesterday, coming in at $2.42. It is up 3.34% in the past 24 hours. Cardano's on a nice little run, almost up 6%, coming in at 80 cents. Cardano was a beautiful play. Long story, but I'll make it short. I could have had Cardano for a freaking penny back in the day. But take a guess what I did. That's right, I bought more XRP. But you know what? It's all good because I got in the Cardano back in Q1 of 2024. And I'm looking good on it. I'm looking good. Would have been sitting a lot prettier, if we have an ADX sitting on our hands at a penny. But hey, it is what it is. You live, you learn, and you move on to make YouTube videos and tell people your story so they don't make the same mistakes, right? Total cryptocurrency market cap, it's up from 3.33 to 3.35 trillion as the fear and greed index is flashing 69 and altcoin season is 24 out of 100. And I put this tweet out. Look, if you are not a YouTube member, a member of this channel, we do a little TA every single Monday for members only. It's less than the price of a cup of coffee per month. Plus, you get to go ad free. Plus, you get direct access to me through those member channels. It's well worth the price of admission, and the Patreon in itself. Well, if you're not a Patreon member, what are you doing? This chart was put out to the Patreon people. I'll let you know what the levels that we had to break. As you saw, we did it yesterday, and our next upside potentials. The Patreon people, they always know first. There's your resistance. There's the next pull up to the upside. We're targeting 113 to 116. That's what we're looking at on this bad boy. And today's the price of Bitcoin pizza. Let's take a look back into history. It's a beautiful thing. All the way back in 2010. Could you imagine if you got into Bitcoin in 2010? When did I first hear about Bitcoin? Right around here. 2016, 2017. And I slept on it. I didn't do anything about it when I should have. But you know what? It's all good because it got me into this crypto journey. Last year, 70,000. Today, 110,000. Look at that jump between 23 and 24, though, on National Bitcoin Pizza. They went from 26K to 70,000. And don't be that guy who, is pretty much my neighbor. He lives across Alligator Alley over in Miami, who sold 2 Bitcoins to get himself 2 pizzas. It's a $220,000 pizza purchase. And now, here's the topper of it all. This guy is a financial advisor. Who would take financial advice from this man who sold 2 Bitcoin to get himself 2 pizzas? Crazy, right? Hence how we got the name National Bitcoin Pizza Day. Here's the most important tweet that you're probably going to take away from this video. Remember, Bitcoin leads the charge. Bitcoin runs first. Altcoins trail close behind. A market cool down comes towards the end of the summer, but an explosive parabolic finale goes down around that November-December timeframe. Don't miss this epic bull run. A lot of people, I'll tell you right now, are going to fully exit and be out of crypto in the summer. They're going to think it's over. They're going to think that the bull run is done. They're going to be kicking and screaming on the way out the doors because their altcoins didn't go as high as they wanted them to. That is why it's very important. Stay informed, do your own research, and hit that notification bell so you know what is going on in these markets. Credible Crypto put this out. He's like, look, Bitcoin's monthly RSI is breaking into overbought territory again after many months. The last two times we did this, the monthly candles that broke us into overbought territories were 22,200 and 33,000. They got larger. Will the third monthly candle be even bigger? Currently at 18,000 with around 10 days until the monthly close. Here's what we're looking at. And we can switch this over to the monthly. You can see the candle right here. It started at 94 and it's up to 110,000. Pretty freaking big. You can see the RSI on the bottom. Very bullish when purple pops above your yellow. That is what you want to be looking at for on this. Your purple line is typically a 14-day RSI period, where the yellow is commonly your EMA or SMA. It's thus your moving average. So this is telling us we're picking up steam. If, and we move this chart, we look, let me zoom out, and we come in and we look to see the last time this happened, and we got to these levels right here. You can see the ascend started to go up. Bitcoin started at 26,000, made us move all the way up to 62K. We date back even further, and we can see when it started to move up over the cross. We started this move right around 10,000 and made a run all the way up to 58K. Massive moves right there when this happens. So what is Cred looking at here? Well, it's very simple. It's about to be go time for Bitcoin. It's about to run even higher. As you can see, we are in price discovery at this point on Bitcoin. Question is, where are we going to go? If I was a betting man, if I was a gambling man, what am I looking at here? I'm thinking that Bitcoin has two options, right? We either get that weekly close above 110 and we continue to push up. 120, 130 will be your next realistic stops for Bitcoin. If not, maybe we scoop back down to that $101,000 region where we'll grab some extra liquidity before we take off. The way I'm looking at it, it looks like Bitcoin is going to keep pushing up here. We'll know by Sunday to about 116 to 120. I just put this out. XRP price action showing critical signs or critical signals across multiple key exchanges. Key support levels and volume suggests that a major market move is ahead. Here you go. What are we looking at in XRP? Remember, alts lag, right? Bitcoin first, alts lag. You see your purple and yellow. Your purple is about to meet and have that beautiful cross over the yellow, and then the RXI is going to get extended out. What does that mean for XRP? Well, it's very simple. We are about to see a move up in the price of XRP here. The question is, how high do we go? There's your support and resistance. The first key area we're paying attention to is 250 to 265. When that's broken, 283 to $3, and then it's go time. New all-time high, $4 to $6 is my prediction. I'm thinking it's all about to be played out in June. May, June were the months we've been targeting. May's been a very bullish month. I think June, we're going to see these alts kicking to gear, and Bitcoin's going to make some impressive gains on out there. And Ripple announces this. We'll quickly go over it, but we'll cover it more in the second video of the day. It says Schumann's Financial Europe becomes the first MiCA-compliant Euro stablecoin on the XRP ledger. This is a key step towards compliant stablecoin adoption, enabling payments, tokenized real-world assets, and on-chain finance in Europe. Here's the article. This is directly on Ripple's website. This was posted this morning. It states in here that the Europe is a fully euro-backed and redeemable stablecoin issued by Schumann Financial a licensed EMT issuer regulated by the ACRP, the supervisor authority of the French central bank. Who remembers when Ripple was talking with the French central bank about using central bank digital currencies and XRP? I do. Well, guess what? We'll show you that in the next video. It's a doozy. There's something bigger at play here. The co-founder or the founder and CEO of Schumann says Europe, I don't even know how to pronounce it, on the XRP ledger combines the resilience of a global blockchain with Euro native liquidity and compliance at its core. This will give Europe and euro-denominated financial markets an integral infrastructure for the next wave of financial innovations. It states that this brings a euro-native settlement asset to the XRP ledger, an institution-ready layer 1 blockchain. Over the past decade, the XRP ledger has processed over 3.3 billion transactions, supporting 6 million active wallets with a network of over 200 validators, making the XRP ledger an ideal environment for stablecoins. Stablecoins is going to be the narrative of this next decade. If they're built on the XRPL, guess what? They use XRP. Pay attention to this. We're going to cover more and dive deep into the French central bank in the next video. I'm going to leave it like that. Look, wash them hands, be nice, and be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.